Mario Galaxy 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. From its colorful levels and horrifying mysteries that haunt childhoods, it's a great experience for all. We got characters like Luma, Lubba, Rosalina, horrifying monsters that live in the sky, penguins. It's a great time for all, really. Especially for people who like Mario theories. Mario Galaxy 2 is one of the most intriguing and weird Mario Easter eggs of all time. The Hell Valley Sky Trees. There's some weird, ghoulish figures that chill in one level in the entire game with seemingly no purpose or reason. This has left many to theorize on what they could be, and also write horrible creepypastas about them. Today, I want to take a full deep dive on these guys that have just been chilling up there for like 10 years. Yeah, this game's old, huh? But really, I want to get to the bottom of these guys. So let's get our nerd hats and ships in the shape of our faces ready, because it's time to talk about these guys. I'm bad at transitions, I'm sorry. So the best place to start with mysteries like these is to examine the very little info we have and then start branching off from there. I promise I won't make any more puns like these, please don't leave. The three mysterious figures are found in two levels in Mario Galaxy 2, Shiverburn Galaxy and Grandmaster Galaxy. All they do is peer from atop the giant cliffs in the background, seemingly down at Mario. The nickname Hell Valley Sky Trees comes from their in-game asset name. The background of the level is also called Beyond Hell Valley. Now, I'm sure you're noticing the word heck used an awful lot for a Mario game. The reason is that the galaxy was supposedly called Hell Valley in the game's development and then later changed to Shiverburn Galaxy later on. So it makes sense for the game files to reflect that. Of course, that won't stop me or creepypasta writers to not play around with the concept of hell, but let's move on to our friends' appearances. The Hell Valley Sky Trees are the big one has long lanky arms and looks funnily enough like the Flages from Kid Icarus Uprising, and Smalls look like he's trying to make himself look taller in front of the girl he likes. Or maybe like it should censor him. One of the most defining features about both of them are their big, huge eyes that just kinda stare. Now clearly they don't look like the average Mario enemies. Goombas, Koopas, Minecraft Steve. However, they do actually share a bit of a resemblance to one of the obscure Mario enemies, simply known as Shadow. Shadow is a dark, slim figure with big arms, kinda like Big over here. They appear in Mario RPG and have the ability to cause fear in Mario and his friends. I highly doubt Nintendo ripped some random enemy from one of their games, but we can keep them in mind for later, which is literal foreshadowing. But while we're on the topic of appearances, I think we should address one of the most popular theories having to do with the Hell Valley Sky Trees, the Kodama Theory. Kodama Theory stems from a comparison between the Hell Valley Sky Trees and the Japanese spirits known as Kodamas. Kodamas are small tree spirits that live inside of trees and forests. They curse those that cut the trees down, kinda like the Lorax if he was a weird little Shy Guy man. Besides a visual comparison with big eyes, the fact that they're also called trees is another reason for their connection. Finally, there is a place in real-life Japan known as Hell Valley that is known for its hot springs. A lot of people believe this to be inspiration for Shiverburn Galaxy, and the fact that the area is surrounded by trees could imply that there are Kodama that live there. Although, from what I understand, the real-life Hell Valley has a lot more cartoonish devil imagery. Yeah. Now, as much as I like Japanese myths, there is kind of a problem with this game in particular. Kodamas are already in Super Mario Galaxy 2. What do I mean by that? Well, let's look at our good friends, the Whittles. Whittles are a small, white race of wood people that live in and around trees. In fact, it's stated that they worship the trees at the center of Tall Trunk Galaxy. They even come in different wonky sizes like Kodamas. If anything in the Mario universe is a Kodama, it's these guys, and they're already in Galaxy 2. Really, looking at Kodamas next to our shadowy friends and Whittles, it's pretty clear which one is which. Kodamas are short little guys with 3 distinct dots, and our sky trees are tall with 2. As for the Hell Valley stuff, I couldn't find anything on Kodama's being an IRL Hell Valley, other than the fact that there are trees there. So I don't think that these things are Kodama's. But that leaves us with the gaping question still of what they are and why they're here. Well, I think I have an answer that works pretty well. I think the best way to do this is to just come out and say it. I think these guys are ghosts. First of all, they look like ghosts. Just look at them real quick. Their misshapen cloaky figures with 2 big eyes is highly resemblant of modern ghosts in media. It would also explain why these figures are in different shapes. If they're just apparitions, they're not confined to have a set physical standard, hence why there's bigs and smalls. Now, they don't just look like ghosts in Halloween decorations, but they also look like other ghosts in Mario as well. I already pointed out Shadow earlier, but let's look at 2 examples in particular. The ghosts in Mario Galaxy's backgrounds, and the ghosts in 3D Land. Let's talk about the ghosts in 3D Land first, because I'm sure a lot of you hardcore Mario fans have been screaming at your screen this entire time about it. In 3D Land, if you wait for a bit of time next to the flagpole and ghost houses, this horrifying apparition appears, and then it just kinda leaves. It's really creepy and unsettling, but I don't think it's a stretch to call it just a spooky ghost. It appears on a ghost level, it's spoopy, it looks like the Scream, it's a pretty great Easter egg of course, but a lot of people have been quick to point out that they look like our Hell Valley friends. Now, I don't think that they are exact matches, or connected via some secret Mario conspiracy, but wouldn't it make sense if they were just both ghost Easter eggs? They look similar, and they're both in 3D Mario games. Makes sense to me. But let's say you're not convinced, solely for the reason that this is 3D Land, and this is Galaxy. Not the same. Okay, well, let's look at how Mario Galaxy's team makes ghost backgrounds. Take a good look at the backgrounds of Ghostly Galaxy. These are the raw textures used for Galaxy, and oh boy are they horrifying. But look, they're vague, humanoid figures that are tall with significant face marks, like regular ghosts and our Hell Valley Skyboys. To me, the Hell Valley Sky Trees aren't trees from hell, but maybe some that haven't gone to hell yet. Spooky. Way more spooky than Kodama's, but makes more sense in my opinion. The question, why are they here, makes way more sense if the game devs are just trying to spook us. Maybe the galaxy was supposed to be spookier than it turned out, and then they just left the ghosts in. Picture a ghostly galaxy called Hell Valley. Would these guys look that out of place? I mean, I'm sure a galaxy actually called Hell Valley would spark way more urban legends, but what are you gonna do? Honestly, these guys could totally be Kodama's. I think it's a great theory with some interesting connections, even if I don't believe it myself, because I like spooky stuff and I want clout. Whether these guys are ghosts, Kodamas, shadows, flages, or something else entirely, the Mario team put these guys up there to intrigue us, and oh boy, have they ever. Whether they're protecting or haunting the skies of Mario Galaxy, I think it's cool that they were ever here in the first place.